Hey, to whomever's out there. We're just getting started here. Just waiting on Unreal to load. Okay. So, as you may remember, let me minimize this. We were working on a first-person shooter, and we still are, but I torpedoed that project because everything was all jacked up. What's up, man? Everything was all jacked up, so I decided to restart the program. Hey, what's up? Thanks for tuning in, guys. Like I was saying, the old project that we had going on got all messed up. The code was all wonked out and just a huge mess. So I decided to restart this project, and we're going to restart from scratch. I haven't done anything, as you can tell. It's creating it right now. So we're going to redo the entire thing and code it right, hopefully this time around, and maybe it'll run a little better. So just bear with me here for a minute. Unreal's doing its thing. Dismiss that for now. Okay, so first things first, we're going to create a new C++ class. We're going to call it character, and we're going to call it FPS character because that's what we're making. So we're going to make it. We're going to compile it and make it. Wow, I can't fucking talk. Nice. Have anything good? So, gonna wait on this to compile. I apologize, it takes a minute. Oh yeah, it would probably help if I added in our character. And our animations and shit. Stuff that we're gonna need. Anyway, I'm at home, so I won't get called away. And I actually have decent internet at home. So the stream shouldn't suck too bad. Let's see here. Where the fuck are my animations? Here we go. Yeah, I feel you, man. COVID-19. I feel you, dude. COVID-19's a bitch. Alright, so Unreal is having personal issues at the moment, which is fine. Not the end of the world. Create another C++ character class because we're going to need it. This is going to be our weapon class. When we get to that, we'll call it weapon base. Yeah, COVID-19 sucks, guys. It really, really blows. And I don't blame your parents for being anxious about going outside and being around people. I mean, it's impossible to tell who's sick and who's not. It just fucking sucks. So Unreal wants to have personal issues, which is no big deal. We can fix that. If you ever run into this problem, you can just open up your SLN file. Sometimes, for whatever reason, the hot reload doesn't work in Visual Studio, won't open like it's supposed to, and shit like that. So you go to your project file, you find your SLN, and you open that up, and then I'll show you what to do next. Son of a whore. Hang on, guys. I'm going to put you down for a minute. Enjoy a view of my messy house. Alright, sorry about that. We are back. So anyway, when it does that and doesn't open your project for whatever reason, it's having personal issues or whatever, open Visual Studio and then just manually build the file. And then I'll show you, it'll pop up in Unreal. And we'll probably have to restart Unreal here. So build succeeded, obviously. It better, it's just a blank template. So close that. Close Unreal. Sorry, Unreal's having personal issues. Oh, are we recording? But we're not. Let's record that. Sorry, wasn't recording. Then we'll open up our prototype project again. Do apologize, nothing exciting is going on right this second. And there's our two classes we just made. So first things first, let's get this guy to move. Or actually, let's make the mesh for our character and the camera and all that. So here, we'll just create another protected. It's going to be a U property. Visible anywhere. Blueprint. Read only. And we'll give it a category just to keep shit organized. And this is going to be our camera. And in order to access the camera, we're going to have to forward declare it. Sorry, I'm OCD. This is how I always set my projects up. I'm OCD about it. I do everything the same way when I code. So let's forward declare U camera component. There we go. So U camera component. And like I was saying, everything in Unreal, dudes, is a pointer. No matter what, even if it's your own custom class, Unreal just always uses pointers. So always assume when you do something in Unreal, it's going to be a pointer or a reference. Camera component, I'll just call this camera component. Okay, and we're going to need a skeletal mesh. So we'll forward declare U skeletal mesh component. God damn it. We'll do visible anywhere. Blueprint read only. Category. We'll just call it mesh. And we need a U skeletal mesh component. And we will call this, oh yeah, we're going to call this gloves, because that's what they're ultimately going to be. Now, since this is a character class, it already comes with a mesh, but we need to make another one for the other. You'll see why we need to do it here in a minute when we go back into Unreal, once we compile this and everything. Alright, so we need to include camera component .h and include components. Had a brain fart there. Skeletal mesh component.h. That takes care of that. So now you always do this in the constructor. You have to initialize your stuff that you just made. Camera component equals create default subobject, and it's going to be of type U camera component, and we get some text. Camera component set up attachment, get mesh. So this will attach our camera to our mesh, okay? Which we already have a mesh, we're just creating another one. So gloves equals create default subobject. Skeletal mesh component. We'll give it some text again. And we'll just call this gloves again. Gloves. Set up attachment. Get mesh. This will also, like I said earlier, we'll attach it to our mesh. Okay, and one more thing. Gloves. Oops. Oh shit, what the hell is that? Hang on, I need to reference something here real quick, guys. Drawing a huge blank on something important I need to set up here real quick. This is another project I'm working on, which, as you can see, master pose component. That's it. I knew it was master something. Yeah. Mesh. Come on, cocksucker. Get mesh. There we go. Sorry. With Unreal, man, as you can see right down here, IntelliSense is doing its thing and can just really lag stuff. So let's go ahead and build this. Ignore the red squiggly. Yet again, it's just IntelliSense is having personal issues. A lot of times you'll get false positives because IntelliSense is stupid at times. Oh shit, I forgot to do that. Cancel that real quick. We want to do this as well. Uncontrolled rotation equals true. Okay, now we can build it. Forgot to add that. Like I said, IntelliSense is just having personal issues. What's up, guys? No one talking? You still there? Well, at least one of you is still here. Just checking my other Discords while we're waiting on it to build. Must have typed something wrong. There we go. Hot reload succeeded. Alright, so now we're going to create a blueprint class. And we'll call this, as soon as it wants to let me do something. Oh, did Unreal freeze? I think Unreal hung up on me. No. Yes, no. Hang on, guys. Having personal issues here. Laptop's doing something. Not happy about it either. There we go. We are fucking lagging. Why is that? Alright, I'm going to close Unreal and restart, see if that fixes it. Or it's just my laptop having issues. See if this fixes whatever its problem is. Okay, we're going to make a new folder called Blueprints. So as you can see, we have our gloves here that we made, our mesh. And like I said, character already comes with a mesh, but we need an extra mesh. Sleeve. We'll fix the camera here in a minute. Rotate that back 90 degrees. Move him back up here. Yeah, I think that'll probably look okay. We'll find out. We'll mess with that. Gloves. There we go. Here's our character. See how nicely the gloves just snapped into place? Oh, nice, huh? Okay, compile that, save that. Okay. Now we're going to make a new C++ class. Game mode base. We'll call this FPS underscore game mode base. Go ahead and create that class. Still streaming, still recording, life is good. Still, well, at least someone's still out there. Thanks for tuning in. And we'll create a blueprint class based on that. And we'll call this BP underscore FPS game mode base. Yeah, we'll just call it game mode base, BP underscore game mode base. Let's do that. Okay. So, default pawn class will be our FPS character. Compile that, save it. Oh, well, you can do that from right here. Project settings. And while we're right here, we're going to set up our input too for controllers, for our control. So let's add a couple axis maps here. We'll call the first one move forward, move right, keyboard. One of these days I would love to learn how to set up a controller for like the gamepad and stuff like that. I can do it in Blueprints. I don't know how to do it in C++. I'd love to learn how to do that. D key. And the A key, which needs to be -1 as well. Okay, so now we have all of that set up. Close that for now. So now when we start the game, see, we can't do anything anymore. We can't move. We can't do anything. Oh yeah, let's make another folder for character. We'll pop this guy in there. Okay, so back to Visual Studio. We can close those two for now. I'm going to cheat here and use Visual Assist, which will include my input component for me. So we're going to do player input component bind axis. I'm going to call this move forward. Remember, you got to spell it exactly how it is. Excuse me. This reference a character and movement, add movement component, add movement input. There we go. Oh, no, we don't need to do that. So movement input. Let's check. Oh, that's right. We gotta make that. My bad. So let's comment this out for right this second. We're gonna have to make a couple functions here. Void move forward. Float value. Void move right. Float. Yeah, that was right. My bad. Value. Create definition. Create definition. Save. So we'll come here. Uncomment this. Fix this real quick. Reference a FPS character move forward. Player input component. We're going to bind access. We'll do move right. This reference a FPS character move right. Okay, so now that's bound those functions. So we'll do if value does not equal 0.f. This way here, it's just a safety check. You really don't have to do this, but this just makes sure we're not actually moving already. And movement input value. Where am I fucking up here? Oh, that's right. That's where I fucked up. I was fucking up somewhere. Yeah, character movement. Whatever. Oh, that's it. Get actor forward vector. Here, I'm too lazy to. Control V. Paste that in there. We'll copy this. Control V. And instead of forward vector, we're going to do right vector. Save. Compile. There we go. And now we can move. Now, of course, we can't use the mouse yet, but we'll set that up here in just a second. I just want to reference this real quick. Alright. Void look up. And it's going to take in a float value again. Void turn. And that's going to take in a float value again. Like I said previously a bunch of times, when you're working with Unreal, I never believed it until I got it. Visual Assist fucking rocks. Alright, so if value does equal 0.f. I always fuck these two up. Alright, so look up his pitch. And controller pitch value. And then we'll just copy this. Paste it. And instead of pitch, it'll be yaw. There we go, if I can fucking spell. So now we need to do the same thing here again. Player input component. Mind axis. Oh, that's why. Move. Look up. God damn it. This. Holy mother of Christ. Look up. Hang on. Really? And then we'll do turn. This. Reference. Character. Turn. Now while that's doing its thing, let's come into Unreal. Project settings. Input. Look up. Should be mouse X, if memory serves me correctly. And this is turn. And this should, well, this is mouse Y. I think. We'll find out in a minute. Play. Nope. Got those backwards. Mouse Y. Mouse X. And this should be -1. Play. Yep, there we go. So now we can use our mouse. So we got full movement here. Okay. We're just going to make this a little bigger. Just so we have some room to maneuver here. And we're going to delete this shit because we don't need it. Just making this bigger. Just so we have some room to work with here. Alright. OCD, I gotta rebuild the lighting real quick or it's gonna drive me crazy. So there, we got our character movement all set up. Just rebuilding the lighting real quick. My one viewer. Oh, hi everybody, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to another beautiful video on this beautiful day on this beautiful channel. How you guys and girls doing? I hope you're doing well as always. Or great as always, I think is what he says. I can't remember. Whoa, shit. Gotta fix that so we don't fall off again. There we go. Now we can move, look around, stuff like that. We're gonna go ahead and save this. Come into FPS character and look for shadow. We're gonna turn off cast shadow. Same with the gloves. Turn that off. There we go. This way here you don't just see, you know, disembodied hands and shit just hanging out there. Anyway, for those of you just tuning in, we just finished doing the movement component, and we did it all in C++. No blueprints yet. Compile that, save that. Okay, we can close that. We're done with that for now. So now we need to get some animations going here. But first, we're going to do something with the skeleton here. This is really important. This is retargeting animations. We're going to set this guy to a humanoid rig. Go ahead and save it. This way here, our skeleton's rigged to the same skeleton as Unreal's is, so we can retarget animations and stuff and whatnot. We're going to make a new folder called Animations. And we're going to come under Animation, create Animation Blueprint. I think it's this one. And we're going to call this guy Anim BP. Anim BP, I guess this is like the Unreal naming convention. I honestly don't know. That's how I was taught, so I always just instinctively call mine that. We're just going to do this for now. Come into our FPS character. Anim BP. Yep, okay, cool. We got the right skeleton. See, he's just kind of idling there now. As you can see, arms are just kind of hanging out there. We'll fix the camera here later. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about the clipping. We'll fix that out later. For now, we're just going to get them animated here. So remember, I was just talking about retargeting animations, right? So we're going to come in here, root motion. These are all the animations we have available to us. Well, some of them anyway. There's a couple more folders of animations that we got. Yeah, we're going to use this guy as our idle. So, retarget. UV mannequin. Retarget that. Move him there. Now we're going to create a blend space. Not a blend space 1D, that means only one direction. We're going to create a blend space, just a regular one. And we're going to set it to that. We're going to call this BS walk. And I'll show you, we'll do this in just a second. I'm just making this preemptively. Okay, so come back into our Anim BP. We can 86 that. And, oh wait, we don't want to do that anyway. We'll come up here and create a new state machine. And we'll call this guy Loco Motion. And from here, we're going to create a cache. And you'll see why later on down the road, why we're making a cache. It'll come in handy, I promise. When we start adding more and more animations and shit, you'll see. I'll call this motion. Yeah, that sounds good. So off the entry here, we're going to drag out, create a new state. We're going to call this idle. And off of idle, we're going to drag out, create a new state. And we're going to call this walk. So we'll use that blend space we just created here in just a minute. Sorry, OCD. So now we're going to take our guy right here, hook him up to there, compile, save. And now we're going to create two new variables. We're going to call one speed, and it's going to be type float. And we're going to create another one called direction. Yet again, type float. You'll see what these do in just a minute. Okay, so if speed, get speed, is greater than 10, and enter into that transition. Create a transition, and if speed is less than or equal to 10, then we can go back into our idle animation. So, I know this looks really simple, and it is for right now. But I promise this will get... Oh wait, we don't want to do that right this second anyway. Close that tab. File, save. So now we want to come into our walk animation here. This guy, we'll call him direction. And this guy, we'll call him speed. Or do I have that backwards? I might have this backwards. We'll find out. It's easily fixed if I do. To 180. Okay, save that. So now we're going to get some animations here. Back out here. Oops. Root motion. Oh, that's backwards. We want forward. So we're going to retarget it again. And see how these, you always have to make sure these poses match. So this is the mannequin that the animation that I right here uses. And this is the mannequin that our player uses. So you got to make sure they're both, their poses both match, or it's not going to work. So let me target that, move him into there. Animations, motion. So that was walk forward. And This is walk backwards. So we'll retarget that again. Retarget. Move him into there. So we're going to come back into our blend space. Plunk walk forward right here. Yeah, let's move it up here. And then walk backwards. We're going to put it here. So see how we can transition between the two? It blends the poses together. I'm not sure if we have any left and right movements here. Let's just look. Walk. Crouch, crouch, crouch. Walk backwards. Stand up, walk. Jump forward. Stand. Oh, that's kind of what I was thinking. Oh, here we go. Walk left. So, retarget. Target that. From there. So that was walk left. And walk right. So now we can transition between walking forwards, left, right. See? Kind of neat, huh? What's up, Mr. PhD? We redid it. Why is what? 10? I don't know. That's just what everybody uses as their baseline number. I don't quite know why it's 10. But yeah, we redid it because it was just going to be such a pain in the ass to fix everything. Get actor forward vector. So we're going to get the forward vector. And then we're going to get the length of it. Get length. No, we want vector length. Okay. No, we just want to get the length. Vector length. There we go. Not a getter. My bad. My bad. So we're going to get... Oh, we don't want to get speed. We want to set speed. And we're going to set that to that. Connect that to that. Compile it. Save it. Now we have our speed variable set. So now, if we come in here and play, we're walking. Yeah, we're moving and doing all kinds of fun shit. So there's that. Direction. Fuck, I can never remember how to do direction. Hang on, we're going to cheat again here and look at something right quick. We're just going to cheat and look at this guy real quickly. I'm not sure about diagonal movement, to be honest with you. I'm sure there's a way to do it, but I'm not 100% on how to do it. Blueprints, here we go. That's right, we want to get rotation. Get active rotation, calculate the direction. That's right, that's how we do that. Okay. So up for here, we're going to get actor rotation. And from there, we're going to calculate direction. Calculate direction. And then we're going to set direction off of that. Pilot, save that. That's right, isn't it? Yeah, okay. So there's that. So we should theoretically be good to go. Why the fuck isn't he doing what he's supposed to be doing? Action speed, yeah, that's alright. Let's just change that to less than 10. File, save. Sorry, I'm wicked OCD about shit. About my blueprints looking a certain way. By the way, 600 units is the max your character can walk. If anyone was wondering where 600 comes from. Space walk, yep, that's right. Just need to reference this other project again. I should have just left it open. So evidently I need to reference it again. Yeah, fuck off. No, that's right, that's right. Grid divisions doesn't matter. Interpolation time shouldn't matter, but we'll set it anyway. And why is that? Hold on. Save that. Look at that. I am not 100% why the animations aren't working as they should be. So everything is all hooked up right. Same as this one. And everything's the same here. Yeah, everything's the same. Everything's the same here. Because watch, when you play this one, this is another one I'm working on. See, he moves, he runs, he walks, he does all that fun shit. I'm not sure why the happy hell ours is not working. But not the end of the world, that's for sure. I will think about that and get back to you guys on that one. Why the fudge this isn't working. But for right now, everything's set up. I mean, our character moves and shit like that. And life is good. So there's all that. Let's see here. How long have we been doing this for? I have no idea. Oh, about an hour now. we've been at this for about an hour now, but that's no big deal. I got plenty of time to kill. Yeah, it could very well be because he doesn't have legs and shit. So maybe that is why it's not. You're probably absolutely right. That's the arms don't actually move. You're probably absolutely 100% right. But anyway, so we got that. Let's fix our camera here because it's driving me crazy. Yeah, you're probably absolutely right, Mr. PhD. You're probably absolutely 100% right. That's probably why it's not doing that. Okay. So anyway, eventually we'll make a true third person, or a true first person. We'll add the third person character on there, but you'll never see him, so it doesn't really matter. So there we go. There's that. He idles and shit, so we're good there. Alright, so what's next, ladies and gentlemen of the jury? Weapon, I guess. Weapon base. So we already, I know what we need to do. So let's see here. You function. Come on, IntelliSense, catch up with me. You function. Blueprint. Callable. Void. Spawn. Weapon. Create that definition. Save. Oops. We can actually leave that there. Yeah, we'll just leave all that shit there. It's fine, it's not hurting anything. Alright, now I just gotta remember the syntax here. Spawning actors. Think.
Hi, this is Jeff.
Shh. Right, you. Show me what I want to say. That's right. Yes, that's right, that's right, that's right. We actually can close that. Actually don't want to do that here. Just want to save that for now. We want to forward declare this class a weapon there we go, a weapon base, and we want to do T subclass of a weapon base, and we'll call this weapon to spawn. Okay, and then we want to make, well, I guess we can make it protected. We're not going to call it anywhere else. A U function, blueprint callable, and we'll call this void spawn weapon. Yeah, that's the other thing we gotta go ahead and do too. But we'll set that up while this is compiling. And I'll show you what I'm talking about here in a little bit. Bear with me. Save all that. Spawn weapon. Okay. Back to what I was watching. Yeah. G-spawn. Yeah. Okay, we want to make a U property on that. I forgot about that. U property. Edit. Defaults only. So we're going to do if. We're just going to check to make sure this is valid. So if it's not valid, it's not going to do anything. Excuse me. That's right. World. Actually, world should be a capital W. And we're going to check, make sure world is valid. So once we make sure world is valid, we're going to do f actor spawn parameters. That's right. F actor spawn parameters. And we'll just call this params. You know, everybody always calls it params. I don't know why. Params. Owner. That's right. So what we're doing here is we're specifying who owns this object we're about to create. And in this case, it's the player. World spawn actor. Oops. Okay. There we go. Okay. So next we're going to need a f vector, which we'll just call, what the fuck are we going to call this? What the hell do we normally call it? Oh, that's right. Yeah, we just call it vector and rotator. We'll just call it vec equals gloves get actor or get motherfucker get socket location. That's right, and it takes in a name, and we're going to call this rifle socket. You'll see what all this means in a few minutes, guys. Bear with me here. I'm thinking a few steps ahead of myself. Equals gloves socket rotation, and again it's called rifle space socket. Yeah, I promise, just hang in there with me on this one and you'll see what I'm blathering about here. So let's see here. Our first thing we're going to pass in is me learning how to type. Drop into spawn. The vector rotator, grams. That should be right. Hang on a second, let me just reference what he's doing here. Oh, yeah, duh. Forgot this part. There we go. Needed that. Forgot that. Okay, so then we want to do weapon to spawn, attach. Oh, no, we want to do snap to target. Or do we just do snap? No. God bless it. Sorry, guys, having a brain fart here. UV4 snap to target. I can't remember the damn syntax here. Bear with me here, guys. Yeah, we don't want to snap to target. We want to attach the component. I think. Hang on a second. Let's check something real quick. So with one actor, can you spawn many components? Yeah, I can spawn as many components as I want from that class, because it's gonna, everything else is gonna be derived from there. So we can make as many. We're gonna make a bunch of different weapons, and it's all gonna derive from that class. You'll see in a minute. I need to check something. This is done in Blueprints, but I'm going to convert it to C++ here in a minute. Excuse me. I just can't remember the word I'm looking for. It is attached to component. Alright, so once you spawn. Shit, now I can't remember how to do this. Oh, that's right. Attachment rules. We want to attach it to the gloves. Wrong button. Yeah, it's kind of like Call of Duty is what we're going to make. Attachment transfer rules. Always spawn. Oh, that's right. Snap to target including scale. And then socket name. We're going to pass in rifle socket. Alright, so now let's build this. We can minimize that. Blueprints, character. Oh, wait, it's up here anyway. Compile that. Class defaults. What the fuck is. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I forgot something important. That's what I was forgetting. Duh. Forgot about that. It's uninitialized. That's why it was bitching. Alright, so now we can close that. Oh, yep. You have to delete that. My bad. You make a U function, you absolutely positively have to define it, or it gets bitchy. Oh, that's right. It won't show up in there yet because it's still building. So, mesh for gloves, I mean. Again, class defaults. Weapon 2 spawn. Here we go. Weapon base for right now. We'll change that here in a second. Need to come to the gloves. Go there. I'm in here. Find a skeleton. Save all. Save a skeleton. Okay, and skeleton tree. Up on right hand. So we're going to add a socket. And this is imperative. You have to spell it the same way as we did in code. So we're going to add a preview attachment. Oh, that's right. I didn't. Hold on. We got to add something here from our library. Text my wife. Alright, so rifle socket. Add preview asset. Assault rifle. Animation. Use specific animation. Aim idle. So what we're doing here is we're going to get this sitting in his hand correctly. So when it spawns it, it'll spawn it into this socket that we just made. And however we have this set up, let's pause this, is how it'll sit in his hand. You'll see what I'm talking about here in a minute. Looks pretty good to me. What do you guys think? Does that look alright? Looks like it's sitting in his hand pretty well. Fingers on the trigger. Yeah, looks pretty good to me. Looks pretty shit tight. So now we are going to create a class derived from weapon base. We're just going to call this rifle. Yeah, no, what we passed in here, I'll show you, is what it's attaching to. So the gloves are calling the function, and we're telling it what to attach the spawned object to. You'll see. I'm just deleting all this crap that comes with it already. We're not going to do anything in this class right this second, but we will later on down the road. Because weapon to spawn doesn't have a setup attachment. Yeah, that's what I thought. Alright, so build that again since I changed it. Okay. Alright, so we have rifle. We come back in the BP character here. Class defaults, weapon base, rifle. File, save. We're going to come in the event graph here. We could do this in C++, but we're just prototyping this real quick to see if it even works. Spawn, weapon, file, save. Alright, so this is probably not going to work. I probably fucked something up. Yep. I thought I fucked something up. I can't. Oh, yeah. It cannot be attached to itself. And we forgot to make a blueprint class. This needs to be BP underscore rifle. Create blueprint class. And weapon base. We need to create a blueprint based off of that. Save all that. Create a folder. Call this weapons. Oh, that's right. We got to add a skeletal mesh too. Alright. Well, let's go do that. I forgot. It's an actor, so it doesn't already come with a mesh. So let's go ahead and do class. Use skeletal mesh component. Go ahead and forward declare that. And protected, we'll do view property. Visible anywhere. Blueprint. Read only. Category equals weapon. View skeletal mesh component. Pointer. Weapon. Mesh. I was forgetting to do something. Okay. Oh yeah, we need to include that first. Let's get that out of the way. Components. I could spell. H. Weapon mesh equals create default sub-object view skeletal mesh component text weapon mesh. Save that. And that's all we need to do for right this second. That's it. Okay, now I know what I need to do. Okay, so we need to come in here and we need to actually make this protected. And we'll just give it a U property. We're just going to leave this empty. A weapon base pointer weapon. And you're right, Mr. PhD. I knew I just had to weapon. There we go. There we go. Yes, that's right. That's right now. Well, we'll find out if it's right in a minute when this doesn't work and I get irritated with it and take it from there. Okay, so now. Yeah, so you're right. My bad. That was my bad. Close that. Just closing some of this shit we don't need right this second. Weapon mesh. Assault rifle. File. Save. Play. And Unreal hung up. Okay. That's fun. Oh, wait. Yes, no, maybe so. Yep. Unreal crashed. I don't know if it crashed because my code's fucked up or it crashed just because it wanted to crash. Sometimes Unreal crashes just to crash. It'll do that sometimes. Super OCD about my tabs. Is that? Is that? Is this? Nope, my code sucks. Okay. So, there is something wrong with the code. And I don't know what that could possibly be. Looks right. But just because it looks right doesn't mean it is. G calls subclass on. Yeah, that's right. Oh, I think I know what's fucked up. Open. I think. I think. Sorry, guys. Super fucking OCD about this shit. There we go. Pilot, save that. Nope. Still gonna crash on me. Okay, well, we'll look. How long has this been going on for? We've been streaming for about an hour and a half now, so I'm gonna call it quits right here. And I will figure this out. But until then, thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for watching. And I hope you all enjoyed. I hope you learned something. And that's all I got for you. All right. Good night, guys.